In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can create a Laravel blog website using Claude Code. And here I'm going to show you all the process step by step. So don't skip the video, just follow me. Now at first, I will download anti-gravity. So go to the antigravity.google.com. And from here, you can actually click here download, or maybe you can select any of the operating system. Now I'm from Mac OS, so I'll select this one. If you're from Windows, you have to select this one, okay? Now select download for Apple Silicon, so it will actually start downloading. And the installation process is really simple. You just have to double click on the file. Then you have to drag the file from the left side to application section, okay? But if you're from Windows, just double click on the file. Then you have to just go for next, next, and next, and then it will be installed. I mean, it's simple, so I'm not going to show you this. I'm going to skip this part. And I'm assuming that you can do this. All right. Now let's go for the anti-gravity. So I will go for the application section here, and I will go for the anti-gravity. Here I have anti-gravity. I'm going to open it. All right. This is my anti-gravity interface. Now here we are going to go for the extension. Here you can see. And then you have to actually go for this Claude Code for VS Code, and you have to install it. I already installed it, you can see. Now you have to open here a project. So as it is a Laravel project, it means it's a PHP framework, right? So we need a server for this, and for the database also we need another server. So XAMPP will provide us these two servers. One is for the PHP, and another one is for the database MySQL. So we are going to go with XAMPP here. Let's go for the browser and go for the XAMPP. So if you search XAMPP on the browser, then you will find apachefriends.org. Go there, or maybe you can click here download. Then it will directly take you to the download page. Here you can see. From here you can select any of the operating system according to your operating system. So I'm using Mac, so I'm going to select this one. Click here download, then it will start downloading, and then you just have to install it. Okay, and then if you're from Windows, you have to install it in let's say C drive or E drive. I mean, you have different drive. Okay, so just go select this specific drive and then install there. And no matter which drive you have installed, you will find a folder called XAMPP like this. Then go inside the XAMPP folder, and here you will find folder called htdocs. You have to create the project here. But as it is Laravel project, you can actually create the Laravel project anywhere in your PC through Composer, right? So here we have to actually download Composer. Now let's go for the browser and go for the Composer, okay? Composer, and go for the Composer download. And from here you just have to download this, okay? And then install it in your PC. If you're from Windows, you will find here .exe file. Just download this and install it. That's it. So I already have a project here. You can see ERP Django. So I'm going to delete this, and here I'm going to actually create a new folder, okay? And the folder will work as a project. But here actually I don't want to create any project manually. I will actually add here a prompt, okay? And then the prompt, it will actually do all the work for me, because I have installed here Claude extension, you can see, right? And I will use it, okay, for the project completion. So we are going to use here Claude chat option, and I am actually going to use here a pro version. Basically, if you want to use Claude, you can use for free, but there is a certain limitation. So I will suggest you to go with at least pro version, and it will cost most probably $17 to $20. So you should go with it, okay? Then you can actually generate fully functional and professional website, because I have actually generated a bunch of different projects. So now I will actually open a folder here, because I actually want to keep my project in a separate folder. So I will actually go inside htdocs, and here I'm going to add a new folder, and here I will say Lara. I will say blog Lara. Let's say blog Lara. Okay, this will be my project. So I'm going to drag and drop it here. Okay, and here I will remove this agent section, because I'm not going to use this chat option. I'm going to use Claude chat option. Okay, and here you can see I have extension here. I have already installed it. So under this extension section, you will find Claude Code, and here you have to log in through your Claude account. Then you will find this interface. Now currently I'm inside blog Lara, and now if I say here new session, then there will be a chat option over here. Now I'll remove it and I will continue here, and here I just have to actually give a prompt. Okay, so to give a prompt, we are going to go with chatbot like ChatGPT. So let's go to the browser and go for ChatGPT, or maybe you can go with Gemini also. And here we are going to ask for a prompt. Now here I'm going to give all the information about my project. You just have to mention here all the things, and then you can generate a professional prompt. Okay, so these are my little information about my project. In your case, you can specifically say everything here and then generate a professional prompt. Okay, so for the tutorial purpose, I'm okay with it. I'm going to actually hit enter. Maybe you can click here in this up arrow sign, then there will be a prompt here. You can see you are a senior Laravel 12 full stack developer. I am not a coder. I want you to create the entire project from the very beginning without asking me to code manually. Okay, then project type, professional blog website. You can see Laravel 12 and MySQL database I have mentioned, and I will use XAMPP Apache and MySQL server, and database should be MySQL, and here you can see all the things. All right, and everything is nice here. So I'm going to actually copy this prompt. Okay, so copy this, and let's go to the anti-gravity, and here we are going to paste it. So paste it. Now select it, edit automatically, click this and then hit enter, or maybe you can click here this up arrow sign. Okay, but before that, make sure you have start XAMPP server. So go to the XAMPP control panel. In Windows, you just have to type XAMPP control panel, then you will find XAMPP control panel. Okay, in macOS, we just have to actually run this manager OS X. Okay, and from here we are going to actually start Apache and MySQL database. Okay, that's it. Now here I just have to allow some pop-up. All right, let's just wait for the project completion, and when the project will be done, I will back. So guys, here you can see it completed the whole project for us, and our project is also ready here, and we don't have to actually do here anything. You can see we just have to start the XAMPP server and then open the browser, and then we have to go there. Okay, so we just need to copy this, hit enter, then we can access the project. So this is our project. You can see we can go for all the section here. You can see, and we can go to the sign in also, and here you can see I got here error. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of them here. Okay, or maybe I can select this specific error, and I can copy this and I can go back to the chat option here, and I'm going to paste it. Okay, then I'm going to say here that solve it. So now it solved all the issue. You can see we are going to now actually access this. So let's go to the browser and let's refresh this. Okay, to access this, here we go. Now it's working perfectly. So we are going to go for the credentials. Here you can see admin at loglara, and then password 123. Okay, loglara.com, then password 123. Password is password 123. Credential don't match our records. Okay, so maybe there was some mistake, but this time it works perfectly. Here you can see in the left side we have here dashboard, content, then post and everything, but these are actually black, right? We cannot see it. So we are going to now solve this. In the admin dashboard, I have faced a problem. Font color is all right. Now let's go and recheck it. So refresh it. Here you can see now it's working perfectly. Okay, so like this, if you find any kind of error, you just have to mention here, and then it will solve all the issues. Okay, that's it. Here you can see these are working perfectly. So that's it for today. I hope you understand. Thank you so much for watching this video.